Hey, so we are 1 week out from the release of my next single, which is called Nothing But the Stars. It comes out Friday, August 23rd, which is 1 week from the moment I'm recording this video right now. Um, I performed it the other day on a live stream that I did, and I mentioned that I was going to do this video to just kind of explain what the lyrics mean to me. And in just 1 week, you'll be able to hear them yourself and kind of put your own meaning on them. But I figured I'd do just a little bit of a longer video than what I normally would post to explain the lyrics and at least their meaning to myself and maybe the people around me. So I'd had the music for it for a while, a few months, and it was just this finger picking thing that I'd come up with, and I kind of forgot about it. And then one day when I was telling myself it's time to write another song, which I do all the time, I scrolled through all the demos on my phone and I found this one, and I was listening to it and I was like, oh, it's the part just seemed really beautiful to me. So I started working with it a little bit, just playing it ad nauseum, essentially is what I did. And my around that same time, my fiance had been telling me a bunch of stories about a friend of hers that had passed a few years beforehand, and just kind of like her experience with that and his experiences around that time even too, and just a bunch of stories that she had about him, which were all, really nice, and of course bittersweet upon reflection, as it always is whenever somebody's gone. So I just kind of like tapped into, I guess, how I must have been feeling subconsciously about it, which is how I write a lot of the time. Like, you kind of have all these things that the back of your mind, as people call it, is processing, and you don't really know until it all comes out. Like, you just sit there and suddenly all these words just start pouring out of you, and you're like, how it feels like you're getting it, like you're almost, like the way that I've heard it said before is like you're an antenna to the universe or something like that. But it's really just all the things that you're already thinking about and you just don't know that you're processing. And so that's the best way that I write, is just putting it all down on paper. And once it comes out, then I'm like, oh, I must have been thinking about this the whole time. And so that's kind of how that came about, was just from all the stories that she shared with me. So, because like a lot of it was just, it reflects on feeling that loss, and not only from like our perspective as the person who experiences that loss, but also from the person who leaves us, from their perspective, just kind of like them becoming a part of the universe again in their passing. Just kind of like my favorite way to put it is just like rejoining oblivion or something like that. And it just kind of, it was a way for me to honor that memory of her friend in the best way that I could. So I guess in a way, I wrote the song for him specifically, and for her memories of him, without realizing it at the time. And so it's just kind of, like I said, I was just trying to express the emotions that surround such a profound loss. So I'm sure that whole concept will resonate with just about anybody, because a lot of people, of course, have lost very important people to themselves. Of course, when the song comes out in a week, you can listen to it and put your own meaning on the lyrics, because that's the cool thing about songs, is that you can do that. And if you hear something different in there that maybe I didn't know or didn't intend whenever I wrote it, but you can put in your own personal life, that's amazing. I do that all the time with the music that I listen to. So yeah, we've got Nothing But the Stars coming out in 1 week. I'm so excited. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere you get your music, and I really hope that you enjoy it.